$2 million for modding a Switch? Yep, Nintendo doesn't just hand out bans, they hand out bankruptcy. Okay, enjoyers, so here's the scoop. Ryan Daly, founder of Modded Hardware, thought it'd be fun to keep tinkering with Switch consoles, selling modded units and MIG switches loaded with pirated games. Nintendo naturally was not amused. After nearly 18 months of back and forth, he finally agreed to an out-of-court settlement, a $2 million fine, and a permanent ban from ever selling or even helping someone else sell modified hardware ever again. Okay folks, so today we're going to unpack exactly what happened, why Nintendo is so relentless when it comes to legal action, and what this means for the gaming community going forward. But first, before Nintendo patents breathing air and sues us all, make sure you smash that like button, hit subscribe, and let's get straight into it. So, who is Ryan Daly? He ran Modded Hardware, a small operation focused on selling modified Switch consoles and something called MIG switches. These were essentially blank cartridges preloaded with pirated titles, playable on any Switch, even ones untouched by mods. How did this start? Well, about 18 months ago, Nintendo caught on. Nintendo reached out and Daly agreed to stop. The problem? He didn't. Just 4 months later, Nintendo escalated things after he continued selling. His defense? Daly claimed fair use and even questioned the validity of Nintendo's copyrights. Ouch. That strategy didn't last long because fast forward 14 months, he caved before even stepping into a courtroom. The result? A $2 million settlement plus a permanent injunction preventing him from ever selling, aiding, or distributing modded hardware ever again. Honestly, he got off easy. Do you guys remember Gary Bowser? The infamous hacker tied to Switch mod chips? He not only did over a year behind bars, but also owes Nintendo 10 million something he'll probably never fully pay off in this lifetime. Now, as draconian as this might seem, there is a silver lining. Nintendo's legal hammer actually protects the ecosystem of developers, publishers, and players who rely on legitimate sales. Piracy on this scale doesn't just hit Nintendo, it undermines smaller studios whose entire revenue can vanish because someone decides to burn their game onto a cartridge and distributes it for free. So in theory, Nintendo is making sure future titles keep coming rather than drying up due to lost profits. Now enjoyers, if you're looking to play legit, stick to the official sources. Switch consoles and games are widely available at Nintendo.com and major retailers like Amazon, Best Buy, Walmart, and of course, the Nintendo eShop for digital purchases. At the end of the day, Nintendo's legal team isn't just strict, they're legendary. I mean, seriously folks, you really don't want to step on Nintendo's toes. If you try to make money off their hardware or IP without permission, they will come knocking. And Ryan Daly had to learn that lesson the hard way. So enjoyers, what do you think? Is Nintendo simply protecting creativity and commerce, or are they going overboard with these massive settlements? Let me know down in the comments. And as usual, this is Hurricane Games signing out.